Hi guys. Good morning from the React bed. um, I just wanted to do kind of a daily vlog. It might not be every day, who knows, but while I'm in quarantine, might as well. So, I just wanted to go over a few things, what I'm doing, and then just some other things online that I've seen. Um, Real quick, I wanted to give, and I'm going to include all the links below, um, just the humans around the world that have been so open and honest about what they're going through. I felt like this was the most telling information because it seemed like the US, Australian, and UK government were kind of really totally behind. That's just my personal take. That's not political. That's just what I saw around the world happening. Whereas other governments were taking this more seriously. So, Tim from China, you have been absolutely so wonderful. Thank you so much for your honesty, and I'm glad that I was able to find you on that news report and then Instagram you and then have an open conversation dialogue from there. You're kind of the one that warned me about all of this and what it might be, so I feel like I was really blessed to be ahead of the game and then also to just share that information with whoever would be willing to listen. Um, my heart goes out to you. I watch your daily updates, and I'm just so thankful that we have that connection. My friend Hannah in Germany, thank you so much for letting me know what's going on over there. Balarode Adriano from Spain. I might be butchering your guys' names, and I am so sorry. Thanks for reaching out to me. It's been so nice connecting with you lately. I know we've connected on Instagram before over art and different things, but this has been really lovely to have a dialogue and a new friend in Spain. Fiorian from Italy. Again, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your name, sweetheart. You have been absolutely wonderful and just giving me your very open and honest stories and listening to me too. Like I didn't really have a lot of people listening to me over here and calling me a sheep and calling me a fear monger and da da da. And it was just so nice that you reached out to me like woman to woman and just kind of were someone to listen to and be listened. Marco Ioannucci, maybe I'm getting that right or wrong. I'm so sorry, sweetie. From Rome, thank you for posting your story on the photography group that I shared. That was really helpful. Rachel from Connecticut, thank you for connecting with me over video and letting me know about your nurse and doctor friends in the US, Connecticut, and what they're saying. It really helped me feel at ease with what I'm doing, coming from a place from love, not from a place from fear, and just spreading awareness as best as I could. And I really appreciate a US contact in another state, and it's been great like video chatting with you and getting to know you and your family a little bit more. So I've been in quarantine now for a couple days.
Week.
A week?
A week today.
A week today?
Wait, no. Is today Wednesday? 6 days.
6 days. Again, I kind of went from the response of what my friend Tim was doing in China, because I have a really bad stomach issue that has in the past gotten flared up very easily. I was in and out of the hospital for like a year, and it turned out to just be gastritis. I take pantoprazole now. Things are good, but it can occasionally get flared up in random situations. Like it's only gotten flared up since I've been on the medicine once from lack of sleep. I had insomnia, and I was in a really stressful situation, so it got flared up. But anyway, so I can't keep anything down for like 3-4 days, sometimes 2, always definitely 2, up to 4. And my insides feel like they're on fire, and it's just really painful, so I try to avoid that as much as possible. you know, no one was taking this seriously then, but I was like really panicking and freaking out because the reason I was freaking out is because I didn't want to get sick, and then I also had the opportunity to go see my grandma in California and the opportunity to go visit my friend Brittany, who's in hospital right now, fighting cancer. And I will leave a link below to donate to Brittany's cancer support. They really need it right now. But anyways, so I had things I really wanted to do. I mean, I want to see my grandma. I want to see Brittany. Holy shit, like what, you know? And then I talked to Tim, and I was just like, you know, I just got this gut feeling that like I need to cancel that flight. And really hard choice for me because no one else really like was talking to people overseas. They're just like listening to media, which I get. Media is just like a hype machine. I fucking hate the media. And that's one of the reasons why like I didn't want to research on the media, and I researched to people like overseas, like, and you know, of course now I'm listening to the media and my governor like of Hawaii, and you know, but I've been really trying to like advocate for like people talking to people about this, or people talking to medical professionals. CDC is just so behind in our fucking government, and in other World Health Organizations, it seems like they're a little bit more ahead of the game. Anyways, I digress. So I didn't want to get sick. Went and took a 2-week leave of absence kind of deal. This is really hard for me to do. If you guys know me at all, I'm extremely a workaholic. I love my job. I love photography. I love my guests. But I was seeing people at the resort like fake coughing and being like coronavirus, and then like coming up to me and like shaking my hand and touching me. And you know, I'm a really friendly person, but like I was just getting weirded out, and I could tell that like the resorts weren't going to take it seriously, and people were thinking I was just crazy. So, and then my boyfriend made the really hard decision. Both his parents are, what do your parents do? One's a psychiatrist and the other one's a bioengineer. Anyway, so with his parents and my strong opinion, his restaurant job wasn't closing down, and he's in school right now, and he loves to work too. Like he loves to be outside. He loves spear fishing, and we live on Maui, so it's like, you know, like you go outside a lot here. Like, I mean, I'm kind of can paint indoors for a really long time, but like he loves to be outside. And so he had to make that really tough call to like walk out of work, and like he didn't want to do that. Like he loves his job, and you know, to keep me safe, and also to keep himself safe and like safe, and then like all the aunties and uncles here and all the locals, like, you know, like no one was really listening at that point, but I was strongly advocating, and then, you know, he made that really difficult decision, and I really respect him for that. And we're not baller, we don't have a lot of money, like, but I felt strongly about like it's higher powers, money, and like it'll work itself out, because if I get sick or I give it to someone, for one, I'll feel guilty as shit, and then for two is like if I get sick, like, and I have to go to the hospital right now, we already have limited resources. I don't have healthcare in Maui, and like with me feeling strongly about there will be an influx of people, I didn't want to be quarantined, or I didn't want him to be quarantined away from, you know, me or him. Like, I wanted us to at least be together at home. Like, I thought that was the best decision. So it was really fucking difficult. Like, I mean, I've been afraid of money and stuff, but like, I think it's more important that like, yeah, we might not die. Yeah, we might not get really sick, but like a lot of people are having to use respirators, and the hospitals are running out of those. So when that happens, there's a young person using a respirator and an old person. What if they've run out? Who's gonna get the respirator? So it was for those reasons that I decided to take a walk out, and he walked out, and it was really hard. But I feel like now we did the right thing. And anyways, yeah. So if you're feeling strapped for money, you know, we all are. And I really do think this is, like, I really like the quote, and I'm not sure who said it, like, our grandparents were called to battle, and we're called to, like, sit in our house at Netflix. And I know that's kind of, like, underplaying, like, how serious this is, and how much we all need to work, but it's more of, like, the influx into hospitals and just limited resources for the amount of people that could get, even mild symptoms could make you, you know, need breathing apparatus. So it's like, it's just out of respect for our hospitals and our people in the work industry that, like, you know, I'm worried about money too, but, like, that's secondary to, like, I'm worried about my beautiful, loving neighbors next door to me that, like, are so nice all the time and are always saying hi to me, and, like, I'm worried more about their health than, like, me being asymptomatic. And, like, you know, I really strongly believe the people that I've talked to around the world opposed to our government. That's just how I feel. But anyways, besides that, I had some suggestions for you guys that are quarantining or self-isolating or, you know, whatever. This is what I've been doing. I'll get to that in just a second. So, some of my suggestions for the self-isolation party. Holy list.
Self-isolation. Sean Connery self-isolate.
Anyways, I would love some recommendations too. I've been painting, like, every day, all day. And then I have, yeah. I've been content, but I know that's probably not everyone's cup of tea. So I found some things online that were pretty good. From Netflix, Bert Kreischen, I don't know how to say your last name, my dude, but you're funny as shit. Hey Big Boy, that new special is out. Love it. I love your bits on Isla. It's so good. Poetry snaps. Marc Maron, Maron. I'm so bad with people's names. Marc Maron, In Time's Fun. So good. I love the bit about we could have done more about the world, but anyways, these are stand-up comics. Pete Davidson, Alive from New York, really, really good. Ryan Hamilton, Happy Face, really good. On Netflix also, Dirty Money, The Confidence Man. Check that out. Altered Carbon, fantastic. On Hulu is I Killed Giants, which I thought would just be, like, this cute little fantasy story. It's actually really, like, dramatic and, like, spoke to me so much. I relate to that so much. But it's very well done, kind of drama fantasy that goes over some, like, you know, really realistic topics. But I don't know, that character, it's so good. It's so good. I relate so much. I cried for, like, ever. So maybe you don't want to watch that right now, but maybe in the future. It's really good. I was watching, like, all the Hoarders episodes because it just made me feel so good at the end when they, like, get a clean house. But also, you might not want to watch those right now. Project Runway. Fashion's fun to watch. Love seeing people create things. On Amazon Prime, Alita Battle Angel. Really good CGI and just, like, a fun story, but, like, really badass visuals. HBO Westworld has started its new season, so catch up on all those. And feel free to watch the YouTube explanation of episodes because sometimes it gets a little far out, especially with the second season. But yeah, so the third season's out. And the third season, the first episode was fucking sick, dude. Like, I got so very Blade Runner world. Last video cut off. Anyways, revisited some old movies and shows. Avatar, beautiful. Lord of the Rings, duh. Game of Thrones, let's recatch up. There's a lot of hours to watch. On YouTube, some suggestions. Pewdiepie, Jenna Marbles, Ozzy Man Reviews, so funny. Noobsparo, that's...
They're a podcast, though. It's not a YouTube channel.
Okay.
But they're on the Apple podcast thing, and I think they're on the Google podcast thing as well.
First Spearfishing, and they're funny. Adam Freediver, he is YouTube. He's in the Philippines with his family. Good stuff there. Wim Hof is for more of my holistic friends and people that believe in just like meditation or breathing exercises, Wim Hof is like amazing with breathing exercises, and just his story is really good. So he has a YouTube channel, check him out. And then just 2 music mix channels for long music streams are Chilloutdeer on YouTube and Suicide Sheep. I'll just keep it there for now. And then last but not least, my friend again, Brittany, she's going through really gnarly cancer, and her family, they just got like a notice that they have to fucking move out of their apartment so they can renovate it, which is total crap. But you know, her boys and her man, they really need your support and help right now. And I know everyone's strapped for money, but even if you could donate, you know, the smallest amount, I'll post a link of everything. And you know, Brittany's our girl, and we'd really appreciate it. And I know she'd really appreciate it. Her boys would really appreciate it. Her man would really appreciate it. Because sometimes life fucking sucks. And Brittany is such a beautiful light of a person, and we're all in this together, and we all love you, Brittany, again. And yeah, so I'll leave a link for that there. All right, you guys, that's it for now. Today is March 18th, 2020, and signing off. Goodbye.